Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas countdown calendar, but with this wood piece thing that you get from the Dollar Tree. So it's going to be a Dollar Tree countdown Christmas tree calendar. What you're going to need is a wood piece like this. I'm pretty sure they had another shape. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been maybe a snowflake. I'm not too sure though. Okay, so you're going to need this. It's from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need some craft paint, any color you want to do your tree in. So you're going to need that. Any craft paint will do, or you could even spray paint this if you wanted to do it nice and quick. That's an option. You're going to need chalkboard paint. You can get this at any craft store, I think. Just the brush on kind. You're going to need that. Piece of chalk for later. You're going to need a ruler, possibly a ruler, a pencil, some scissors, of course some paintbrushes, and something to put your paint in or on. Now I'm going to use this contact paper, and I cut it in little squares to place where your chalkboard paint is going to go, so that you can count down the numbers and use your chalk to put each number on each day. So yeah, I just used this contact paper, and I'm just going to place them down. I'm going to paint this first. First of all, you would paint this any color you want, like I said, and then you will either use contact paper to cut your little squares. You could use stickers. You could use round stickers. You can make your numbers round, square, whatever shape you want. This is where your ruler will come in handy, so you can like either draw out your squares, or you could use the contact paper like I did, and I'll give you an example how I did this. So all I did was turn the contact paper over to the back. I took my ruler and I just placed it on the contact paper down, and then just drew the lines all the way around the ruler. And then what I did, you have to do this a couple of times and then like a little piece, but then all I did was took the ruler and put it this way and draw my lines across this way, so that I could get each square the same size. And then all I'm going to do, like, that's an option, you could do that, or if you have those square stickers or round stickers, like I said, you could do that. All you want to make sure is that you're going to have enough room on your Christmas tree, or whatever shape you get your board, and you're just going to make sure you have enough room to get 25 spaces to count down your calendar. Okay, so that said, let's get started. You can take this little string off, or you can leave it on if you want to hang your calendar, or if you want to set your calendar up on a plate stand or something. That's what I might do in my kitchen. you could do that. If you don't like this little string, you could always add ribbon to it, whatever you want to do. You can take this off to paint and put it back on. That's what I'm going to do so I don't get it all paint. Okay, like that. Okay, just set it aside so you can put it back on. And then once you get your paint all ready, and you're just gonna, I'm using gold because my theme is gold and white this year, so I'm just using gold. You could use whatever color you want. You could do a green. You could add sparkles if you want. You could do whatever you want. I'm just gonna use gold paint. Now, you could use either side of this. I think I'm gonna use this side just to make sure it's really smooth. It feels pretty smooth on both sides, but I'm just gonna use this side. And if you're using a light color, even if you use a dark, you may have to go over this twice. And I'm using a real light color, so I'm not even sure if this is gonna show up actually. But you could use any color you want. This is kind of a light gold, so maybe I might have to go with a different color. But we'll see. And all you're gonna wanna do is paint this and let it dry, and then go over it with another coat before you do your number squares. Yeah, this is pretty light, so I may have to go over with a different color. But I want to see what it looks like first. You want to protect your table. I just used this old placemat that I bought just for this, for painting and crafts. Okay, so you get the idea here. You're just gonna paint this your full color, and then you'll go over it twice if you want, unless you have a really good paint, or if you spray paint it, you wouldn't have to go over it twice probably. Okay, but that's what you're gonna do, and then we'll let this dry and we'll come back and I'll show you how to do the squares and we'll be done. It's simple and easy as that. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I missed a step. I forgot to tell you to, and I forgot to do this. I forgot to tell you to put your stickers, or if you're using contact paper like I did, to put this down before you paint your board. So sorry I forgot that. Anyways, it's not going to matter if you were going to draw your lines with a ruler, because then you would draw it and then paint it with your chalkboard paint. But if you're going to use the stickers, then you would have to do that. Put them down first, because then you're just going to paint right over your stickers, so you have the squares marked for you. which I forgot to do, but it's not going to matter for me because the paint is too light anyways. So I'm going to go over with this a little bit darker gold that I have and try that, and hopefully my lines are going to show up. If not, I will trace them out. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to make sure I put that step in there. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to mislead you on that step. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to do that and I'll be back and we'll do the next step. Okay everyone, so I got that painted. Hope you can see it's pretty gold. And I'm happy with the coverage, so I think I'm gonna leave that. And I'm just gonna show you, hopefully this shows up, my squares. Yeah, I can see, hopefully you can see too, like where my squares are. Yeah. Okay, so once you get those all off, you're going to take your chalk paint, shake it, stir it, whatever you need to do. And then you're just going to paint in the squares. Now, you might have to go over this a couple times because even though it's chalk paint, chalkboard paint, it still is a little light. So you'll probably have to go over it a couple times. Now this might take a little while because you want to try and get a good coverage on here and get it as even as possible, like straight as possible. I didn't get my stickers like too straight or anything, but I'm not worried about that. If you are, you could just make sure they're nice and even if you wanted to, or your lines if you draw it on. But anyways, you get the idea. That's all you have to do, and paint that in and maybe do a couple coats and you'll be good to go for that. So I'm going to work on this, and I'll cut here and then come back because for time purpose I'll just skip and be right back. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay everybody, I'm back. This is what it looks like. I'm all finished. I did mine gold. You could do it any color you like. I would think green would be really pretty. So I put these palm balls on. Put the red one at the top and then the white ones down the side. Like I said, you could decorate this any way you want it. As long as you got 25 squares or circles to write your numbers in, you could do it any way you want. You could decorate with anything that you please. And yeah, that's the finished tree. Dollar Tree countdown calendar. And now I didn't do my squares perfectly, but that's the way I like it. Like, you could do it real perfect and straight and whichever way you want to do it. This way I like it because it makes it more homemade and a little bit more rustic, I think. But you could surely do it perfectly the way you want it, any way that you want it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you decide to make one. Just come up with your own ideas, and I hope you liked it. If you like to see more DIYs and Christmas stuff, I will be doing some more videos. So look forward to doing that with you, and I hope you drop back and check me out. I put the number 1, but it's not the first yet, but it soon is, so maybe by the time I got this uploaded, hopefully not, I hope to get this put up right away so that you have time to make this before the 1st, which is a couple days away, so not that long. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you make one, write me a comment down below. Let me know how yours turned out. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.